Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video we're going to be talking about the rust on my vent pipe that you see here and what can be done about this. Now this happens in almost every single blacksmith shop around the world if you take and do chintz out on the materials that you make your vent pipes out of. With that being said, I would highly suggest that you take and make these vent pipes out of stainless steel. Get your stainless steel vent pipes, double wall, things like that will help the longevity of the pipes, especially when you're in an outdoor space. Reason for this being is if you burn green coal, it puts off sulfur dioxide off of the coal as it burns, so it puts off that sulfur dioxide. It mixes with moisture in the air and it turns into sulfuric acid, or a form of sulfuric acid that then corrodes everything in your shop, whether it be the vent pipe or it be out. If it doesn't draft properly and you get a lot of that sulfurous fumes in your shop, it will help rust everything in your shop. So having a good draft, something that'll draft really well, will help prevent some of this. Having a power drafted unit where you're actually pulling those exhaust gases out, all that smoke, and forcefully removing it out of the pipe will help stop that the ash and stuff from the coal forge from settling inside the pipe and clinging to the walls of the pipe. It'll also help with the pipe being a little cooler in the long runs as well. It won't get as hot as being a static pipe there. And the other thing is obviously just go with stainless. Now stainless is very expensive and it's out of most people's budgets, certainly out of my budget for this shop here. When I do move into a new workshop, I do plan on doing all stainless. That way I don't have nothing to worry about. And, so we'll live with it. Next, the heavier gauge pipe that you can go with. I went with 26 gauge. This is what you could just get at the local Menards that we have here in Ohio. And I went with a 26 gauge pipe for this, and that is too thin. This is like what you would consider for a household ducting type system. This is not something that you would do for exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe is usually a lot heavier. It's running around 24 to 22 gauge material instead of the 26 gauge that you see that I ran here. And so I'm going to take you outside before it gets too dark today. And it's going to be a little shaky cam footage, but stick with me. I think you'll find this pro tip helpful to you. We'll go outside and I will show you kind of the damage of the pipe that's outside by using this thin wall stuff, again from Menards, and not having a very good draft and things like that. I'll show you the results of this, and I think you might find them quite striking. Again, I did spend quite a bit of money. I spent a little, right around $200 in total by the time I got done replacing everything and its brother. And so again, not a cheap experience, and that was only about 6 months ago, so I have to do that again. So real quick, let's take you outside and we'll do that now. Okay, hopefully you guys can take and see this, how nasty this vent pipe is here, and it's not too out of focus. But if you see how really this thing has just really gotten nasty and it's already rotten out. Now, I mean, this is only about 4 to 6 months ago, and you can see already it is really, really horrible. I just brightened it up there for y'all. But that pipe is completely ate out all the way up to the top, and in fact, on the other side, the seam has come loose. It's broken down that much. You can see it crinkling up there, hopefully that's not too far out of shot. And you can see just how bad the damage here is to this pipe. Let me pull the focus in a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that there. Again, this is only like 4 to 6 months later, and here I am, I'm going to have to replace this pipe again. Hopefully I will get through January and February fine with it, and that way I can get on to a new year and put it on that year's expenditures. But anyways, that's just a little cautionary tale. Do not use too thin a pipe. Make sure you have good sufficient draft, and if you can, go ahead and run stainless. It is going to save you in the long run. I understand it may not be in your billfold like it wasn't in mine when I installed this pipe, but it's definitely worth the thought process. as if I were to run this again and keep spending $200 every 4 to 6 months, pretty soon, with all the hassle, time wasted, climbing up there, changing pipes, all that other stuff, I could have just ran it in stainless in the first place. So that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. And as always, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.